got street credit, cause the street said it. Get your whole team ready, thinking my niggas ain't real. Kid been holding it down.
Just let me get square, I need a break. Please, I'll buy one from me. You buy one from me? I'll buy it, dog. Won't that beat?
All right, tell the people what we just did.
Hey, what's up, Gizzle? Down in Campbellsville, man. What we just did, we just shot some footage for my video called Rolling Like a Trap Star. You know what I'm saying? Me and my man Street.Credit. I'm down here with my man D Rich. We in the stew. You know what I'm saying? Tell him what up, Rich.
Yeah, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Gizzle holding it down right here with Street.Credit. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get the rest of the fam in here too, you know what I'm saying? HBC to the death is how we do down this way, you feel me? We're going to make sure we keep things cracking. Hey, just so y'all know, since y'all watching me on video right here, there's a club in Lebanon called Fergie's. Once a month, we got parties going on called Sexy Saturdays. I got to advertise, plus the album will be in stores in May. All right, check him out.
All right, tell us a little bit about the history of your music. How long you been doing your thing?
Man, I've been doing music for, you know what I'm saying, probably about, I said about 11 good years, you know what I'm saying, putting out music. Started out with some groups, you know what I'm saying, things just don't work out, you know what I'm saying. Youngster make some mistakes, had to rectify myself, you know what I mean, get back on my feet, think things through, you know what I mean. I put out a few little things here and there. But right now, man, what I got going on is Hillbilly Records, you know what I'm saying. That's pretty much basically what I'm trying to focus on, you know what I mean. It ain't that I'm trying to forget the past, but, you know, the past brought me to where I'm at, you feel me, so, and that's where I'm at right now. Hillbilly Records is what it is.
All right, how would you describe your style?
Different, man, you know what I'm saying. I've had people tell me that, you know, they feel like my lyrics might be a little watered down or whatnot, but, you know what I mean, I rap like I talk, you know what I'm saying. I feel like I'm a pretty educated man, so I can get my point across without having to put in filler words, you know what I mean. I don't have to say a whole lot of curse words in my raps. Guess you could say it's a little bit down south, maybe a little bit of East Coast, you know what I'm saying. I grew up really liking hip-hop, so I kind of tried to bring hip-hop and rap together, you know what I mean, get my point across.
Speaking of coming up listening to hip-hop, who are some of the people that influenced your style?
I mean, I was a big KRS-One fan. I don't know if a lot of people ever heard of him, but I listened to Lord Finesse, Boot Camp Click, you know what I'm saying. Of course, I mean, you mentioned Jigga, you gotta say Jigga, you know what I mean. Everybody talking about people on Jigga nuts, but, you know, Jigga holding it down, he doing his thing, you feel me, so. But I was on NWA, you know what I'm saying. I've been on Q, Busta Rhymes, you know what I mean, Leaders of New School. That's the type of music that I was listening to, you know. Now I just kind of listen to a little bit of everything, man. I'm everywhere. You never know where you can find your spark, you know what I'm saying. You might get something from opera music or from country music, or, you know, you just never know. So you can't close mind yourself, because, you know what I mean, there's always a hit out there waiting for you. You just got to go out there and look for it.
All right, speaking of what's different about being, you know, not from a major city and doing hip-hop?
It's real tough, man, just because, first thing, you know what I'm saying, I'm in right in the heart of the country of Kentucky. You know, I'm Central Kentucky, right in the center of the state. And number one, we don't even have a music store here, you know what I'm saying, to put music in. So I got to count on local people who have businesses to hold my music for me, such as my man right here. He don't got his own shop, D Rich, you know what I'm saying. He's one of the cats. Yeah, and Platinum Barbershop, you know what I'm saying, they gonna hold me down too. So, I mean, around here it's real tough about how you gotta, you know, market yourself in the small town. Plus, everybody knows everybody knows everybody knows everything. So it's like, you know, if you not hot, you know what I'm saying, you trying to shoot at what is hot, because we all in the country and we all know what's cracking and whatnot. People make up shit about each other. I mean, backstabbing, haters. You can't really get anybody to jump on board. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to hate the man that's trying to make it out. But, you know, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But, I mean, other than that, you know what I'm saying, so far I've been out doing little things here and there. You know, the city shows me love, but I got to do traveling. That's the main thing. I got to travel outside of this area in order to get myself out, because there's no outlets here whatsoever. Nobody comes here. Nobody knows about us. So, there you have it.
Let's talk a little bit about some of the projects that you've done in the past. When did you first put out your first project?
First project, very first one was back in '96. It was a little single called G Criminal. You know what I'm saying? I wrote some lyrics to it. It's McCassin Radcliffe. You know what I'm saying? Ted Shelby, he wrote some lyrics to it. You know what I mean? And that was what I put out. It was like I didn't even really put out nothing, man. I ordered 100 copies of it. You know what I'm saying? And put that out. And I didn't really make no money off of it, you know what I'm saying? But still, that was the very first thing that I put out. Actually, you know what I mean, I ended up losing money on that project, to be real about it. Because I put some in the stores, and I mean, they really didn't, they moved okay. But, you know, I was 19 years old. I had no idea, man. I was young, dumb, and pissing in the wind and watching it blow back in my face, you feel me? We all young do that. But that's cool. You got a stepping stone, learn your lessons, so. But after that, you know what I'm saying, I put out some contemporary music. It wasn't necessarily like gospel feel, you know what I'm saying, but it wasn't necessarily like hardcore or nothing, you know what I mean? So I was in the church and things like that. And, you know, just it didn't work out for me, man. I mean, I'm not saying anything about not being a Christian or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But that style of music just wasn't accepted. Actually, neither style was. So I took a long thought, you know what I'm saying, and started working on little stuff here, you know what I mean. Started clicking up with my boys here in Campbellsville, my man Scales, my man Grill, Anchor Boy, Gutter Gutter, Mac, Remy, C-Work, you know what I'm saying. Look, Tyler, 100 grand, you know what I'm saying. He was involved, and so I started working on putting this together, Hillbilly Records. And I put out a little album called Buck in the Tuck. You know what I'm saying? Got 1,000 units of that off. Worked on a mixtape, just put that out last year. You know what I'm saying? What you know about the country. Yeah, my man right here. This the mixtape right here. What you know about the country.
Right there it is.
Yeah, that's what's up right there. And then I got the album that's getting ready to drop right now. It's called Kentucky Stand Up. You know what I mean? So there's a rundown of all my projects. You know what I mean? Over time, I probably got I'd say probably about 4,000 units in circuit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a little more, maybe right around there. But that's where it's at, man. That's what's happening with me.
All right, this project that you got coming up, talk a little bit about that, about the production and what's different about this album than the others.
What's different about this one, first off, is it's just real, you know what I'm saying? It's all me, you know what I mean? Everything that's in it, you know, there's no fake, no phony, no false contents, you know what I'm saying? I mean, in order for you to make the people feel you, you got to put your emotion, your heart and soul in your projects, you know what I mean? So that's what I did on this one, Kentucky Stand Up. You know, there's songs on there that, to go back to, he asked, you know, asked a question earlier, you asked a question earlier about how it was about being in this area. You know, there's people around here that's not going to feel the content of my lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Small, compact area like this, you know, people, they tend to look down on you whenever you do things, you know what I mean, the way I'm doing them on this album. So, but that's cool. Anyway, as far as the production goes, my man Dev, Devastating Music down in Nashville, he hooked me up on most of the production, you know what I'm saying? He's hot with it, got down south flavor to it. Also, my man Joe Hop, you know what I'm saying, he's up in the Ville right now. He's the engineer for Nappy Roots, you know what I'm saying. He hooked me up with some tracks on this album. Plus, I did a couple of tracks myself on this album. And right now I got C-Wiz. C-Wiz is the official DJ for 3-6 Mafia. He's my consultant right now, you know what I'm saying. He's doing a lot of work for me. And he hosted that mixtape that we just showed you just now. You know what I'm saying. So the project, man, it's got a little down south feel to it. It's all real. It's got all my heart and soul in it. Plus my guys, they on there doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying.
All right, what's the downside about being in the music game?
The downside right now is that the game is saturated with so much bullshit that it's hard for, you know what I'm saying, artists to even get somebody to lend them an ear. You know what I mean? So being in the music business right now, back you know, 10 years ago, you know what I'm saying, it was all about, maybe 15 years ago, it was all about how good you sounded, you know what I'm saying? And if people thought you was marketable, then they would look at you and they would give you an opportunity. Well, it's not like that anymore. Right now, it's a pay me game. You know what I mean? It's like a pay me here, or pay me there. Hey man, I'll do this for you if you pay me. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? I got you, dog, but you gotta pay me. You know what I mean? It don't make no difference if you hot or not. I mean, you know, everybody got to pay now. So the downside of being in the music business is it's not genuine anymore. You know what I mean? It's not that this guy hears something that he really loves and feels because this guy put his heart and soul into it, and they collab and they work it all out in the business faction. It's not that anymore. Now it's, I hear something I think is cool, but before I do anything with it, you're going to have to break me some bread right now up front. You know what I mean? So it's just not genuine, man. But it's cool. You know, it's part of the game, I guess. We all evolve, and everybody got to eat. So we do what we do.
All right, with there being so many negatives, what keeps you motivated to keep going?
Man, just because, I mean, the love for the music, be honest, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a way for me to express myself and clear my mind and, you know what I'm saying, clear my heart. I got things on my mind, things on my heart I need to get off, you feel me? So, I mean, you know, you keep things bottled up too long, you just never know what's going to happen, you know what I mean? Everybody's a ticking time bomb nowadays waiting to explode, and I just don't need that pressure, so, you know what I mean? I find me a nice hard beat, ride it hard as I can, you know what I'm saying? Feel good afterwards.
What ultimately do you want out of the music business? What's your ultimate goal?
I just want to be heard, you know what I'm saying? I want to be heard everywhere. I want everybody to hear me. I want everybody to know about me, you know what I mean? Whether it comes through a deal or whether I just end up, you know, promoting myself and finding a way to slip it in through the cracks, make me no difference, you know what I'm saying? As long as I'm heard, you know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody wants money, but I just want to be heard.
All right, what kind of advice can you give to some cats trying to come up?
Man, first thing first, you gotta ride a beat. Ain't no question, no ifs, ands, and buts about it. I mean, I don't care if your lyrics is super dope. If you ain't got no timing and you can't ride a beat, I mean, you need to practice or you need to give it up. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, production. You know what I'm saying? Production. Production is key. I mean, what I've learned, man, the first 4 to 8 seconds somebody hears your record, they make a decision on whether or not they like it. So as soon as your joint comes on, if it ain't banging, if it ain't crystal clear, if it ain't top notch, you might as well not even take it nowhere and try to shop it. That's all I'm going to tell you right now.
All right, anything else you want to add?
Nah, man, you know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, actually, you know what I mean? All you haters out there, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you keep me going, that's cool. You feel me? But I mean, just ain't no need in hate, you know what I mean? I'm doing my thing, just like my fellas and everybody doing their thing. I mean, if you want to get involved, hey man, just ask, dog. You know what I mean? I mean, chivalry ain't dead, you feel me? Just ask, bruh. You ain't gotta hate. You ain't gotta act stupid. Really. Just holler at a man, you know what I mean? I'm cool. You see, I'm cool on the camera, dog. Coolest individual. Hey, matter of fact, I'm the coolest nigga in Kentucky. Bet that. Ask anybody, they'll tell you, Gizzle. Coolest nigga in Kentucky. Just holler at me.